Game willing, we are. Alright. Is everything looking in order? Is everything looking in order? As always, just gonna do the quick, usual OBS pay attention to me rituals. Come on. Come on, game. Show up on my there we go. So, we are back at it again. Here at Windfall Island? Windfall Island. Last time we played, we found some suspicious characters, snuck into a bomb shop, encountered Tingle in jail where he rightfully belongs, and are now just going on our way through this nice peaceful sailing village. 'Tis a peaceful place, this here island. The people here would never even dream of leaving their little paradise and setting sail on a voyage at sea. You know what I mean? But this town is full of faces that don't even show the slightest interest in the sails of a ship. Are we sailors the only one? Has no one else set out on the great sea? You know, I kind of feel like that kind of exploration is really rare in a setting like this, especially because most of the great sea seems, pretty dangerous. You say you want to sail for a boat? Tell me you're kidding with me. Listen up, laddie. Try using your head a little more. What makes you think a bloke like me, a guy who makes his living off of the sea, would give away the very sailing gear he needs to survive? Look elsewhere, laddie. I forget. Does Breath of the Wild have any implied dialogue like Wind Waker does? Or is Breath of the Wild one where Link is just flat out basically mute? Because that's honestly one of the most interesting things about silent protagonists. It feels like half the time they genuinely can't speak, and the other half of the time it's really almost more just serving as a cipher for the player's words. Would it be cipher or cipher? I feel like with how the word decipher is pronounced, it makes sense it would be cipher. But I don't know, a hard C sounds cooler. If you could indulge me for a moment. Please admit that I am looking fine. Why, this would have won me the Miss Windfall crown way back when. I'm still looking better than all the younger girls I know. And now I'm remembering the incredibly cursed fact that most incidental Breath of the Wild NPCs are literally just me's. Like, literally, they just used the me creation engine and then just converted into Breath of the Wild characters somehow. You can actually, if you like hack into the game's code, basically upload your me into a Hyrulean NPC. Ain't that shit wild? Speaking of wild shit, hello there, Dracula. Gonna steal your money, Dracula. You big nerd. You owe me money. Hello, hello, and hello. You are standing in the one and only Chew Jelly Juice shop. Welcome to your shop indeed, Toppat. Good to see ya. You must have heard. Our potions are the best. I'm telling you, they're too good. In fact, they're absolutely incredible. What's that? What's Chew Jelly, you ask, looking somewhat bewildered? Oh, sir, you simply must be joking. You don't know what Chew Jelly is? Mostly me just asking some hypothetical questions and then rolling into a wall to get some money. Well, just ask yourself this, good sir. What is a robustly nourishing element? What is a mystical substance that is good for the body and the mind? Ask yourself. The words Chew Jelly roar out in answer to those questions, proclaiming themselves to be true. Why, it is the key ingredient in the most effective potions around. All you have to do is bring an empty bottle to my little juice shop here, and I'll let you have a taste. Which begs the question, sir. Do you have an empty bottle? Yeah, the sound's on. Is the game quiet today? Let me give it a... Yeah, the sound's on. Is the game quiet today? Okay, yeah, the game is just really quiet, especially in this town. Give me a quick... Let me just knock Wind Waker's volume up because, wow, this game is quiet. Volume mixer. What do you mean the game of volume is maxed? Looks like I'm just gonna have to do. This better? Yeah, I do not have an empty bottle, so I cannot attend to this man's incredibly suspicious packages. Oh well, such a shame. Yeah, let me know if you can hear better now. Jesus, maxing out on money is easy in this town. Okay, she hears the video game. Excellent. I feel like this is a remix of a song from Ocarina. No. Oh, baby. What's a Link supposed to do in a time like this, but... Oh yeah, look at how shiny it is. I just... You little weasel! Well, thank you so much for coming into my home and breaking my high-priced vases. If you break any more, I assure you that it shall not go lightly. No, sir. Not at all. I shall require compensation. You know, I think I should really even out the pottery status in this area. I feel like it's kind of uneven, and it'll really liven up the place if I was to, do this. And this. And this! Nothing gets me doing something in a video game faster than telling me not to. And how's about this? Ooh, can I do a 2-for-1 special? Ha-ha! Huh. Kind of expected him to be angrier. I don't think I can Z-target him. Well, sucks to suck, old man. Wait just one moment! Do you think you can just break someone's vases and leave? Without paying for them? I must chortle at your naivete. Ho ho. Those happen to be extremely high-class bone china vases that run a minimum of 10 rupees each. Most assuredly, I shall now accept compensation for them. Let me see now. That comes to a total of 70 rupees. I shall accept your payment. When you break someone else's vases, it is only natural that you compensate them for the loss. You, my boy, are in the wrong because of your destructive tomfoolery. And now, because of you, I'm going to be even richer! And I was quite rich before. The world is a cruel place, isn't it? Don't stand around looking like you've been swindled. Be on your way! I love it. There's literally no reason for doing that except to lose money. And he already bought a full set of replacements. Haha. Is the dialogue any different? Okay, no, the dialogue is not any different, sadly. I was hoping, you know? Legit, the only reason I did that was to see if he was like, oh god, it's you again? Why do I feel like this is literally the only purpose that this area serves? The house exists just to have Sir Snoops-a-lot rip you off if you decide to fuck with him. You're looking for a sail? I've got no idea where you'd find one. Do I look like a sailor to you? Look, I'm feeling down right now, so shove off, will ya? Drop anchor elsewhere. Is that the king of all cosmos back there? Why must there be so many places I want to attend to? There's ladders! I can go on the wall! I just want to check everything in this game out. Yep! The sailors like us, the wind's our whole life. Sure would be nice if a fair wind blew today. My guy, your nose is enormous. Jesus Christ. That is a grade A sniffer that dude's got. And I say that as a individual of the large-nosed persuasion myself. Seriously, is that the fucking king of all cosmos over there? She is so saucy, isn't she? I can't believe she's a school teacher. Rumor has it she has mountains of tacky pendants and earrings. It's as if she loves nothing in the world more than jewelry. Now just what are you doing? Are you listening to us, you scamp? You listen, young man. I haven't seen you around, so I guess you're new to Windfall. But don't you know it's bad to eavesdrop on conversations meant only for adult ears? We're discussing very, very important topics that kids just wouldn't understand. You're far too young to be listening to us, young man. So shoo! Okay. I'll just shoo off of this cliff. Holy shit, I wasn't kidding. You can just shoo off of this cliff. God, I think that has to be one of my favorite Speed Racer shitpost moments. Just the incredibly realistic, pained scream you hear as a man just dives off of a cliff. It's almost like at the Joy School, I can probably trade in, say, these things. You look like a curious boy. Did you know there's an island a little to the east of here called Dragon Roost Island? Folks say that the island is home of a tribe of people who dance in the skies like birds on the wind. They call themselves the Rito, and they say a sky spirit lives nearby. But to someone like me, a person who's just never left this little island, it may as well be a fairy tale out of a child's book. Oh, if only I had my own boat. Lady, have you ever, like, you know, seen the mailman? Because I'm pretty sure the mailman is an actual bird and not a fairy tale. Oh, my dear fellow, I cannot have you trying to come in this way. No, 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 no. Go over there. God, right? The man literally just explodes? Because God forbid anybody outrace Speed Racer. Granted, I'm pretty sure he was cheating in the first place, but that shit's funny to me. My story is a strange one. I came across cursed seas from a land far away. A land where the blizzards blow violently. Heading for this town called Windfall. They just don't make they just don't make shows like they used to these days, where they got actual screams by, I guess, fucking attacking the voice actors in the booth. But, dear me, as I traveled, a terrible storm descended and tore my ship to bits. Yet mysteriously, only that escaped, without so much as a mark on it. From the looks of you, I would say you are a traveler as well. Oh, yes indeed. Could you not purchase that from me? It is my one and only heirloom from home. Is it a sale? The people of my town do not seem the least bit interested in that, despite the fact that it would help them travel the dangerous seas about their town. Please, I beg of you, I wish to open a business here in this town, so I am in desperate need of your money. How does 80 rupees sound? Ooh, oh dear me. Sadly, I have nothing else but I could possibly sell you. I have naught but my own hoodie coat, and it is a keepsake from my dear, dear mother. Come on, man, haggle me a little. Put your back into it. Fine, I'll buy your sale, God. I have received precisely 80 rupees from it. I can use these funds to finance my new business. Oh dear me, what a happy day. Very well, young master. As I promised, please take that! Yes, yes, yes! You have made a good purchase today, my young master. You have saved my life and business as well. Treasure it dearly. It is the finest sale in the world. Treat it as such. Not gonna lie, I was kinda hoping he was scamming me. Because wouldn't that have just been the funniest shit? The game just foreshadows to hell and back that this is a sale he's trying to sell me. And then instead he gives me, like, I don't know, the ship's mast, the ship's emblem. Let me just go into my... Oh, no, wrong one. Inventory. No. 1. So 1, 2. There we go. Take that, Link gets fucking punched out. God, could you imagine, Suki? Could you imagine? Let me see if this works how I was hoping it would. Taking this out here won't do anything. What can I do for you on this finding? Come on, buy my shit, lady! Sadly, no. How are you doing today? I can't believe Captain Olimar attended this school. Like Captain Olimar, you got the Joker. Judging by that massive chin, your average, like just your average shoujo romance lead. I'm gonna break your cups. I failed at breaking your cups. Wait. Up. Up. Come on. Come on. Come on. Don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me. Yeah. I'm a cat. Come on. Come on. Nope. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Will showing the joy pendant to these children make them want to attend school? Alas. Hell yeah, nice, nice. So I need to help Tingle to get the Picto Box, and I need to get these children to go to school, but currently I don't think I can do either of those things, unfortunately. It's weird, because I see this... Can we not break Tingle out? I don't know if we can. Let me go to him and ask him what I can do to help him. But it might be that I need bombs, maybe? I don't know. I'm gonna go punch this miserable old fucko. Can't break his dishes, but can I break his heart? I wonder if a boy like you will do. It's difficult to tell. Yes, difficult. You see, my one and only daughter, Myla, was taken away from me to a frightening place called the Forsaken Fortress. I have asked many to rescue her, but it seems to be a difficult voyage to that cursed place. Oh, to see my sweet Myla again. My precious little daughter. I worry so over her welfare. I can't recall the last time I slept more than a wink. I sincerely wonder about the wisdom of asking a boy who broke my pots to do this. But would you lend a hand to help rescue my precious daughter? Ooh. You are a brave boy to take on this task. I assure you, if you do rescue her, I will repay you all of the money that I took from you. I'd give my entire fortune for her safety. Okay, so I have the Joy quest, I have that quest. Does the game have a quest log, or does it really come down to just kind of keeping track of it all on your own? I think it comes down to keeping track of it all myself. Let me see if I can break Tingle out. Ow, my face. No, Top Hat, no. Top Hat, don't remind me that at this... Actually, hold on. NES, SNES, N64, GameCube, Wii, Wii U, Switch. Yeah, at the most generous interpretation, this is smack dab in the middle of the franchise's lifespan. This is early Zelda. I hate the GameCube is early. God, I love the way they circle you. It's so good. So let's see if there is anything I can do for Coolio Limpa. Don't tell me that I can open this jail cell by stepping on it. Because this would be the worst prison in the world if it was just that easy. I hate his suction cup feet. Oh my god, it actually works. This prison is horrible. What have I done? Yay! Hooray! Thank you oh so very much. Here is Tingle's heartfelt gift of thanks. Tingle, tingle, gloomba. Become an item. The Tingle Tuner. If I get stuck, I can use the Game Boy Advance to talk to Tingle. After connecting it to controller socket 2, 3, or 4, I can set it to an item to call in Tingle. Now, no matter how far we travel from this dingy cell, our souls will be as one. Splendid! Tingle is going to get ready to go to the realm of the fairies, so you just wait here, okay, sir? So in the port, in the HD remake, is that via the gamepad or did they just not have it? Ah, I was forgetting something important. Oh, Mr. Fairy, you want to come to my island, don't you? Don't you? Don't you? I got Tingle's map. When you go out to sea, open it. If you ever need any help with your charts, just leave it to Tingle. Don't ever forget it. If you ever need help with charts, don't forget it. Gee, with how much the game is emphasizing it, I wonder if that's going to be important or something. Either way, now Tingle can go back to being a menace to society. And you know what? So can I. But just where is the Picto box? They say it was forgotten in a prison cell. And we're in a prison cell, and dear God, this bed is enormous. Oh, that's a hook. No, wait, no, that's a lantern. Yep. I keep forgetting that you can push crates in this game. No, wrong R, wrong R. Aha! It wasn't Tingle's cell it was stuck in. It was here. Dear God, it's a maze. Uh-oh. I guessed wrong. What the fuck? That look in your eye. So you found yourself a sail, have you? Very well. I shall teach you the art of sailing. King, can that wait? Can that wait for a little king? So it'll catch the wind, pushing the boat in the direction of the wind. I can steer quicker if I blow into where the sail is. Yes, I understood, King. Press up to open the chart. We have our chart and Tingle's chart. No. Little busy, my guy. I have side quests to do. Well, obviously you suck at navigating the sky, so why don't I give you a hand with the sea? So now I have to go crawl around like a literal rat in a maze. But at least now Tingle isn't here to rain on that parade. So that's my sea chart now. We have the Forsaken Fortress, we have Outset Island. So theoretically I could sail back to Outset Island. There would just be absolutely no reason to right now. So wood, for lack of a better term, is not good. I would not want to mess with that. Which should be easier said than done, but I cannot see over Toon Link's booty. Oop, so I don't want to go left, I want to go right. Oop, I think I saw something forward. Money. That can be exchanged for goods and services. And I see more money over there. So all wood is going to be rats, right? There is not a single bit of wood that... Oh! It turns out the answer was literally just go in a giant circle. Huh. Yo-ho-ho, yellow roops. Haha. Get fucked, dead idiots. At last, I have succeeded in stealing the Picto box I have desired for so long. Succeeded, yes, but sadly, due to a slight mistake on my part, I was also caught. I may have been imprisoned, but I do not give in easily. I refuse to give this wondrous box to my captors. I've decided to hide it here in the depths of my cell and then make my escape by tunneling out. Yes, that's the plan. Of course, if I ever successfully escape from this prison, I shall one day return to recover the Picto box. I'll write the controls for it in case I should forget them. Set it to an item, press A to snap shots, control stick to zoom in and out, press R to switch to delightful pictograph viewing mode. It saves 3 at a time. I can suddenly see why people do not really do this side quest, because eesh. 3? I think they changed that on the Wii U, right? But I did get the Picto box. You know, for when you want to take selfies with Ganon. And they even have an entrance. Thanks, Rat. Thanks, Charles Entertainment Cheese. No selfie mode in the GameCube, dang. Picture modes are something that really have, like, sort of come into vogue more in modern gaming, aren't they? Okay, so there's a camera shop somewhere around here. I just gotta find where. Hello, Dawn, and I know, right? It's good that it got an HD remake, but it's also kind of weird because, wow, talk about games that don't really need the makeover treatment. It's just a good game. Does the Wii U version have like a fast travel teleport system too, or no? Because honestly, without something like that, anything that requires me to go back to this area in between photo sessions just isn't practical, you know? Gotcha, so Wii U adds the fast sale. And by the way, Dawn, we may be mentioning the Wii U version, but that's not what we're playing. We're playing the OG. Huh. Apparently new platforms for the railroad that I use whenever I'm, like, you know, doing railroady things have opened. Nice. GameCube until death. The HD remake for the Wii U is actually considered one of the best remakes on a console, like, period. You know, this thing may look like a windmill, but it's actually a wind-powered Ferris wheel. It used to harness the wind's power to spin in quite a nifty manner. But we rarely get a favorable wind around here anymore, so it just doesn't budge. Pretty sure it's not broken or anything, though. So if the wind just blew in the right direction again, we'd only have to hit the power switch out back to get it moving. I'm sure that was not a tutorial for something, or like a guide to getting a heart piece or anything. Nope, no siree. Here's the picture shop. That said, yeah, the GameCube is the one I have access to, rather than the Wii U in this case, so... What else can I do but roll a little retro? Why, young sir, I must say, you seem to be in possession of a very fine pictobox there. Are you a lover of pictographs as well? There can be no villains among the ranks of pictobox lovers. Take your time, look around. I implore you. Can I have one of your bottles? You've got a lot. I'm gonna go raid your house now, buddy. Bye. No villains? I say as I just steal. Oh. So this is a museum of all of his shots, and I'm guessing that they get replaced by my... Oh ho ho ho. Aren't these some finely snapped pictographs? You must admit it. But come now, you needn't be so surprised, my young sir. It's a hobby of mine to sneak up behind people when they least expect it. It's quite an amusing diversion. Think nothing of it. Okay, now that you made a big deal of it, I'm gonna think something of it. By the way, the pictographs you see decorating these fine walls have all been taken by none other than myself. They are my pride and joy. In my younger days, I was tireless. Sailing far and wide across the great sea, snapping pictographs wherever I went. Have a look at them, young sir. What is this, a pictograph you ask? Well, those are creatures called choo-choos. They are said to have medicinal properties, so they are a most important resource treasured by sailors the world over. Why, there is even said to be an extremely rare species that I've known as the blue choo-choo. It is only under very unusual circumstances they are ever sighted. You would be most lucky to ever come across one, young sir. I think the gig sizes are more due to uncompressed audio. And the problem with audio in that regard is that, whatchamacallit? How do I get back here, I wonder? I think that might be from the Ferris wheel, though. But yeah, the thing about decompressed audio is that now that we have larger hard drive sizes, we don't have that point where we bump up against, okay, we literally can't save this game, maybe we need to dial it back. So people just keep pushing the buck on that, when before they would used to at least have to start recalibrating and focusing on storage. Did you know that with how modern AAA game development takes, a game idea that starts now would probably come out on the PS6? Game development's in kind of a fucked up state. This is a pretty nice pictograph. This one is of a tiny rock islet resting far out into the seas southeast of here. Isn't it nice? There was a very dignified butler standing before the door, and I snapped his photo without even thinking. That said, I am certain this is someone's private cabana. This is an incredible pictograph. I saw this strange platform rising up out of the seas, seeming to claw at the sky. It makes for an even stranger silhouette. I wonder if such things still remain out there on the high seas, lonely on the waves. If only I had the chance. I would love to see these things once again. We need to lose the storage wars so that people start valuing compression and stuff again. We haven't had that recalibrated in far too long. This is a pictograph of a place that I once visited. Isn't it a finely snapped shot? I took it in my younger days. It is Outset Island, the most delightful of fishing villages. Innocent and rich with nature's bounty. There's when I met a beautiful young lass. Though I suppose she is probably not as young as she used to be these days. But, Confucius, are you hitting on my grandma? Guys, I feel like Confucius over here is hitting on my grandma. What kind of pictograph is this, you ask? One ill-fated day, misfortune befell me, and my boat was destroyed. Clinging to the wreckage, I drifted at the whims of the waves. That's when I saw this monstrosity. This foul ship, veiled in mist and fading in and out of sight like something out of another world. Yes, my young sir, 'tis none other than the ghost ship. The rumors I've heard tell of a man who researched the reaches of the sea where the ghost ship faded in and out of sight, that he drew a map of its movements. But it is said that as soon as the man had finished drawing the lines of that cursed map, he died a most unexpected death. Chilling. Truly chilling. Now, if one were able to find that map, then it may be possible to sneak onto the ghost ship and get the treasure that is said to lurk within its hull. This is actually a really cool mix of world building and discovering side quests. Not a bad pictograph, Is that not a rather mysterious statue? The statue's home is on one of the Triangle Islands that lies due south of here. There are a total of 3 Triangle Islands, the northern, the southern, and the eastern. Each has a statue such as this thing standing on its shores. 3 triangles, you say? I wonder. This pictograph chills me to the bone. The Forsaken Fortress. This place lies to the northwest of our fair isle, but it has been enveloped in filthy dark clouds as of late. What are we to do against the silent evil that lingers there? If you value your life, young sir, then at the very least, you should stay as far away from that place as you possibly can. It feels as if an evil that is not of this world lies in wait there, biding its time. I wonder how I get into the treasure room that I saw around there. Because I'll be honest, I totally tuned out on his words the second I noticed loot, and now I want loot. I think I have to get in through there, which means I think I need the Ferris wheel. Unless I can parkour off of one of those rooftops. Yeah! Yo, bud! You got a problem with those killer bees, huh? Do ya? Don't tell me it's an annoying hag of a teacher again. Is it? You came here to give us a talking to because Miss Marie asked you to, right? Tell us not to skip school, right, bud? Tell us not to be tardy, right, bud? Well, forget about all of that. We're the mighty and invincible gang of 4, the killer bees. You really think we're gonna listen to a chump like you? But I'll tell you what, bud. You want to challenge us to a competition? We'll think about maybe listening for a little bit. What do you say, bud? You want to challenge us? To your funeral, bud. The rules are simple. We're gonna go hide somewhere. If you find us, we're gonna run. You gotta try and catch us. Easy as that, bud. We won't hide indoors or nothing, and we won't leave this island. So look for us around, in the shadows, behind buildings, all that stuff. If you catch all 4 of us, we lose. You got it, bud? Ready? Go! Look at him fucking hustle. Look at him pump his little arms. He looks like such a dweeb. Did these guys tell me where they're hiding? Let's see. Oh, really? You're gonna give us rupees? Yippee! We each get 1 whole rupee! Haha, we're still not gonna tell you anything. Not even a teensy tiny rumor. Yeah, We would never tell you about the merchants with the huge backpacks on Bomb Island, Great Fish Island, the Mother and Child Isles. Here they all think Zunari's shop is the greatest. Isn't that the weirdest? Okay, no, so they tell you general game info. Ooh, red rupee. Don't mind if I do. So they don't hide indoors, and they're on the boundaries of the island. But, for example... this glitchy ledge, maybe? Oh wow, I was right. Thanks for the reminder on talking to them, by the way. I was going to, but I wasn't sure if it would trigger anything. Off he goes. Man, I really gave that brat a head start, didn't I? Poor form, Grumpy. Poor form. Oh my god, this kid's got jukes! No, 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 little girl, no. I just want to talk. I just want to talk. I just want to talk. How do I put sword away again? I just want to talk, kid. I just want to talk. Aw, lame. You ain't caught everybody yet. Yeah, you keep on doing the chicken dance, Olimar. Your buds are next. Oh my god, he's on a tree! That's funny to me. How do you even do that, kid? One second. I feel like this song got remixed in Four Swords Adventures, because I remember that whistle pattern very frequently. Okay, maybe I'm just supposed to climb the tree like a normal person and not fucking death from above this child. There we go. Oh, he's hustling! Into a wall? Also, yes, this feels like concrete proof that rolling makes you a lot faster. Oh my god, this kid's running through the town! Yeah, you got me! No way! That is 2 children now reporting to class. Link, Link. I now realize how weird it is that Breath of the Wild has a jump button, because Zelda games just don't do that. Excuse me, sorry. Man, now I'm remembering that some people have modded Mario 64 to have all the Banjo-Kazooie maps and vice versa. And you come to the startling realization that Banjo is kind of a manlet. Because, dear God, when you put them both in the same scene, Mario kind of just towers over him. Which is weird, because you would think the living bear would be larger than the short king Italian. But nope. That's 2 down. 2. Ow, my knees. What the heck? Young boy! Oh, brave young boy who promised to rescue my daughter, Maggie. Hurry! You must hurry! You can't dawdle. I'm so very worried about my daughter. I can't even sleep at night. Please, whatever you can do, anything. I beg of you. I plead of you. Please! I'm counting on you. Look, my dude, I'm sorry, but I'm in primo side quest hours right now. Your daughter's gonna have to wait in line. Okay, so he just flat out approaches you if you pass him, which seems very convenient during this game of hide and seek. You found one over here and one in the tree. This would be a fantastic time for deploying the seagulls if I still had a pair on me. Well, actually, I think I do have a pair. But I feel like I'm inevitably going to conserve the seagulls for when I capital N need them, you know? Nope. So in shadows, around buildings. I don't think we've really checked a lot of suspicious back alleys yet, and that seems like primo hiding material for these little shits. Okay, no, that's the same one we already found. I feel like I've been around this whole island at this point. It's not a very big island. And yet, still 2 to go. Also, you know, Tetra hasn't called back after I got lost at sea, and that feels kind of exceedingly rude. Like, wow, I'm stranded here, and you guys are just like, eh, kid's probably dead. Sucks to suck. Where are these other children? I hope I didn't, like, sequence break and bust the game or something, but I'm probably just not seeing them. Ooh, 2-jump combo. They are not by the King of Red Lions, and I highly doubt they're in the water, especially because they said they didn't leave the island. So there's only so many options for where they could be. Nice, nicely done. If I was a little shit, where would I be? Really? You think one of these children would be hiding under the one gravestone in town? Jesus, you're morbid. But maybe this child himself is of the Morby persuasion. He is! He is! Wow, you were right, yeah. This kid's morbid out. I can't believe this child really looked at me and said it's morbin time. And then he morbed all behind that gravestone. Yeah, you got me. You ain't nice. Most of them so far seem to be on this western half of town. And I feel like we looked all over the east to no avail. So maybe the last child is also around here somewhere. I thank for you for helping me find that morbid little shit. I love them. Man, now I'm just remembering my favorite transformation of a gag in pretty much like most comedy media. How Korin and Yajirobe in Dragon Ball Z Abridged started out as, haha, these characters are in every scene together, we're gonna imply they're a couple. And then it eventually just sort of became, yeah, there are a couple, whatever. You know where the last guy is, but you have no idea how to hint. Is he back there? I'm gonna take that as a no. Near the school with a K. Okay, okay. I know, right, Dawn? The fact that it literally just kept ramping up until I think, like, Broly took place, like, on their wedding or something like that. Or like how Android 13 started with them shopping at the registry. It was hilarious. Like, it just became the connective tissue that put all of the movies together. Which is amazing, because even by Dragon Ball standards, the movies are disconnected as all hell. Let's see, by the school, by the school. Is he under that staircase? He is not under that staircase. He's not up on the ladder. Not on the wall. If you haven't already, I definitely recommend watching the Dragon Ball Z abridged creator commentaries. Because you're basically getting to watch the whole episode again, but with the director's cut. And it's just... Oh, there you are, you little shit! Geronima! Fuck. Why do we say the name of a Native American whenever we're jumping off of high stuff? Like, does anyone know where that started? Because now that I'm putting more than 5 seconds of thought into the concept, I'm like, wait, why the fuck is that? Why? Oh my god, he was perfectly positioned behind the bush. I didn't see him. I feel like it's either that or them finally sort of putting the series to rest, you know? You're awesome! Like, it's definitely one of the two. Either they're gearing up for more, or they're kind of just settling it for good. I can't believe it! You found all 4 of us! And you caught us all too! Talk about an utter defeat. Looks like we lost our touch killer bees. Guess maybe it's time we chilled out. From now on, we won't cause no more trouble for anyone. They do still have Heffel, that's true, and that seems like that's gotten a lot more momentum than their other attempt at shorts. Huh. I always thought it was, like, the name of, like, a Native American tracker or something, but at this point my remembrance of, like, 6th grade social studies textbooks may be way faded. And the rewards your hide-and-seeking skills. Take this, bud. Yo! This is our favorite possession, bud. You've proven you're worthy. To our bud, the hide-and-seek master. Yeah, it's spelled with a G. Oh, one more thing. We need you to apologize for Miss Marie for us, alright? Counting on you, bud. Thank you for helping back up my failing memory. I appreciate it. But that still doesn't explain why we say his name when we jump off of high things. Because I'm pretty sure that he wasn't like a stunt pilot. Unless he was? What can I do for you on this fine day? You did it, didn't you? You said something to those delinquents for me, didn't you, dear? Hello, Alex, and you are probably undoubtedly right. There is definitely some stuff, like, luckily I went to New York, so I don't have, like, the real bad textbook stuff, but that just means I don't have those textbooks that say stuff like the Confederacy was about states' rights, or the Native Americans agreed to move out west. You can't fool me. I watched it all from the shadow of my door. You really are a dear. You fill me with joy. I have to reward you, so here's a little spare change. No! I'm cringing. I am cringing at that reward. Are you oofing at how terrible modern social studies textbooks are? Or are you oofing at me having a 50 rupee reward with a 25 rupee capacity? When it comes to children, my eyes never deceive me. Someday, dear, you will grow up to be a fine young man, and your name will go down in history. That's what I think, dear. You know who didn't grow up to be a fine young man? Ocarina of Time Link, who just fucking vanished. Hey, sounds like you apologized to the teach for us. Good old Miss Marie. Speaking of Bud, you know it's gonna be Miss Marie's birthday soon? Boss! Oh, boss! You think maybe we should give her some kind of present or something? Don't be stupid. We're the killer bees. We ain't no teacher's pets. Yeah, but Teach loves jewelry and junk more than anything else in the world. What's she into these days? What'd she call them? Joy pendants? Really? Where you find them? They just lying around? We could just find some. We could give them to the Teach as a present and she'd be all happy. Everyone in Wind Waker has super, like, random faces and I love it. Now that I think about it, I was climbing some trees the other day. I saw some sparkly light up on some tree in town. Where was that? Maybe that's one of them pendants. What do you think, boss? Nah, that's crazy talk. So what are the origins, Suki? Not this tree. Maybe this tree? No. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, man. No, 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 no. Yeah. Yeah, you better sag and walk away. He's like a cat boy that's dead inside. Hey now, come on. You don't need to describe me like that, Alex. Yo, Bud! Looks like you found yourself a joy pendant. Solid work. Actually, I gotta admit, we had that thing up in the tree. We thought you might find it. Listen up! It's gonna be Miss Marie's birthday soon. We were thinking of giving her a present, so it was good we finally got our hands on that thing. We can't be going around giving presents to people. No way! That just don't fit the killer bee's style. Come on, Bud. Can't you give it to the Teach for us? Can't you? Not like we could ask just anybody to do it for us, neither. It's gotta be someone reliable who can keep a secret. You're the only one we could ask, Bud. I love these little shits. So what you're saying is that it may have been a fucking 1940s meme? A 1940s meme that just buried itself into the pop culture? Like, if this happened in today's day and age, it could have been someone saying, "What are you doing in my swamp?" as they jumped. That's hilarious. What's the other origin? That is kind of like Kilroy is here. God, it's been forever since I've thought of that one. Come on, Suki. We all know Wikipedia can't count. My dear, that's a joy pendant! She was so happy. Yay! To tell you the truth, I love jewelry above all else. And that, why, that's extremely rare and hard to come by. It's the hottest thing around, dear. Do I tell her that I pried, like, 2 of them off of dead goblins? I kinda feel like that would ruin it for her. Oh my, yes! I will happily take a single one from you. No, I insist. Only one? Tell you the truth, I'd actually like about 20 of them, but that would probably only happen in my wildest of dreams. You know, I've been a teacher on here for a long time. It's tough to put one past me. That being said, I'm pretty sure I know who put you up to this, dear. Those little sweeties. I'm just so joyful. It's the best birthday present I could ask for. I suppose I ought to thank you. Close your eyes, dear. Not more money, not more money! Please, God, not more money! No! And if you see those boys again, tell them I say hello. Tell me, dear, do you know about the Joyous Volunteer Association and the work they do? The association's objective is to decorate our little town of Windfall with flowers and other small decorative items to make our town a better, more joyous place. If you must know. Link, are you okay? You have a bit of the case of the shakes there, man. The society came to being when the shopmaster Zunari arrived here. He heard about my efforts to spread joy and it moved him deeply. Oh no, not the commanding officer having another plan and it's just getting overridden by the meme. He asked himself if there's nothing a poor, worthless merchant such as myself might do to make this world a better place. And then suddenly his eyes were opened. That's when I gave him a little advice. Do something that only you can do. Yes, that's what I told him, dear. It was after that he began to show an interest in volunteer activities. He apparently came from a very cold place, but let me tell you something. Despite his appearance, that Zunari is definitely one hot volunteer. Wait, no! I saw this one already! Okay, O mashes through text way faster than X. You've seen that rascally gang of four walking around the plaza out there as if they owned the place, haven't you, dear? Why, yes, I have. I literally cannot have this conversation with you without doing their quest. Apparently, they come up with the most suitable of names for their little gang. Or so I've heard. We be tough. We be bad. We be the tough, baddest boys in town. Yeah! We're the killer bees! It went something like that. I guess they were looking for something of a fierce name for themselves. They sort of failed spectacularly, if you ask me. It must be nice to be young. Although I may be a school teacher, I have a certain flair about me, don't you think? And let me tell you, I love jewelry more than anything else in the world. And why not? It's not like I can't afford it. Why, I have so much cash I have my own very own Oasis Cabana. But I happen to be after a particular kind of jewelry. You see, lately I've been rather taken with collecting joy pendants. Those are very rare trinkets that you can't buy at any store. They're quite amazing. Their color, their shape. I feel as if I was destined to gather them. If you have any, please show them to me. Do I have to do this one by one? Oh my god, I do. Okay, I can give them all at once. So she only accepts 20. I don't have to do this one at a time. How is everyone doing today, by the way? And maybe I can talk to the Iceman about his volunteering efforts. Unlock more side quests. Aw, I'm sorry that you're still doing Merc. Huh. Okay, so that explanation does definitely put the yelling your name part. Interesting. Okay, so I can't do anything with that man yet. That means it's time for us to sail on out of here, and God, I hope I remember the sailing controls. You get on in. You put up the sail, and whee! We want to be going east. I am so going to get jump scared whenever we first find big octos, aren't I? I forget, is the Great Sea theme a modification on the Hyrule Field theme? What did touching that do? It made a sound. But it made a sound. Oh, the sound is it fucking off, okay. Alrighty, here we go. Off we are. Dun 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 dun. Oh, barrels! I feel like I feel compelled to go through them. Aw, but they're gone. Come back to me, barrels. I'm sorry. They're not coming back, are they? I feel sad. Oh, we got a little island over here. Is this the one that I've been instructed to sail to by the King of Red Lions? Is that an egg? Okay, so this is not where the King of Red Lions told me to go. But it's something. And don't I deserve something? I will mow all of the grass on this island. You can call me John Deere. Don't John Deere tractors have DRM? Which sounds absolutely ridiculous for a tractor. Oh, there's a boat of little men! Look at those little men. I want to zoom in on them. Are they divers? You know what? Screw this island. I want to say hi. Like, obviously I want to continue exploring this island, but first I want to say hi to the divers. Hi, little man!
Yeah.
Yeah! Mighty fine boat you got there, bub. You must be searching for treasure on the seafloor too, aren't you? Ha ha! You won't get any from us, bub. Not likely. Let me ask you something real quick. Who wanders around on a fishless sea? I'll tell you who, bub. Pirates, monsters, and treasure hunters like ourselves. And maybe some other things that I've never heard of. You know, with all the weak island dwellers who never leave their shores, I'm amazed to see such a tiny little guy out here. I like your style, bub. I feel like I've known you my whole life. So hey, bub, tell you what. One treasure hunter to another, I'll give you this. You'll definitely be needing it if you want to haul up treasure. Come on, take it. I won't take no for an answer. I also won't take nay, nope, or noir. Just grab it. Interesting. First, press up to open your chart. Press Y to check your special ones. So we need to get a grappling hook before we can do that. So we need to go to Dragon Roost Island. Alright, little treasure buddy. Best of luck to all of us. I love them. So one is by the Triangle Islands. And Tingle is telling me to go over there. Oh, Tingle also tells you the location of fairies and a scribble of his name. Also, he honks at you. Yeah, I can see why you guys had fun with the sailing in this game. And yeah, John Deere is like really particular about tinkering with their tractors. To reach Dragon's Roost Island, head east from here. Something tells me Dragon's Roost Island is where the game wants me to be going. But first I really want to mow all this lawn. And maybe see what the deal with this giant neon egg is. Because there's no way this does nothing, right? There has to be something to it. Like, I think that's my least favorite thing about the Internet of Things. The fact that everything can have DRM now. Keurig, your coffee has DRM. It's only gonna work with a specific type of software. Which is ridiculous, because it's coffee. It's not like this is an electronic product or anything. You can't spell idiot without IoT. It's interesting how the perspective of high-tech individuals has changed over the years. Because I feel like it used to be that you would expect innovators to be on board with all the latest innovations, right? Like, you would take it as a sign that someone was educated and up to date with the modern times by how many fancy gizmos and gadgets they had. Now it feels like all the people in the know are like, yeah, no, I don't touch any of that shit. I don't want any part of it. Please keep it away from me. Even the people that actually work on this stuff sometimes seem like they're basically like, nope, not for me. You know, that is a good point. It's DRM without actual cybersecurity. That's a huge problem. Guys? Do I go into the egg hole? I'll save my game first, but then I go into the egg hole. Whee! Only buy an IoT device if you actually have a use for it. That's some good wisdom right there. Why does this cave have tonsils? Why does this cave have so much grass? Oh, it's choo-choos. God, I wish I had a, you know, a bottle so I could actually make jelly out of these things. We got some red shoe jelly. Oh, it goes in my spoils bag, actually. Can't be used in its current state. Wi-Fi egg. Alex, please tell me you're fucking with me right now. Please tell me you're doing a ridiculous hypothetical and there is not actually Wi-Fi egg cartons. You gotta be, right? No. Wait, why am I cutting all of this grass when inevitably it is only going to drop money that I am full up on? Am I doing it just so I have, like, the path I've taken marked? Or am I doing it because haha sword do thing? Treasure chest? Like, what would a Wi-Fi egg carton even do? Oh, hey. Counts how many eggs you have and allows you to see inside of the carton. No. I can't. I'm not strong enough. And this is a big old reminder to come back here when I get bombs or perhaps a hammer. Or the power gloves. But at least now I can make Link do some squats, and oh my god, I love his face when he does it. Look at him, he's trying his best! So here's the thing about that I don't get. I can see how theoretically maybe it helps out with freshness because you don't have to open it to see how many you need. But aren't you then going to have to get the eggs out of a carton? And then put them in the carton? So effectively, you are now just wasting so many egg cartons because you're just taking them all and just throwing them into the Eggfucker 9000? It doesn't add up. Replacing two simple things that already exist with something more expensive, complicated, and stupid is a hallmark of capitalism. Here, fucking here. I know they have similar for grocery shelves, I think. Like, I know some grocery shelves are moving to a design that basically, like... Like, instead of opening the door for the frozen food section, now it has, like, a listing of what food may be there. But, like... no? Especially because what the picture shows may not actually be accurate to inventory unless they can literally update it, like, one-to-one. Here I go, creeping. Shh, don't make a sound. Haha! Oh dear. Oh, that's definitely partially for theft perception. If the little pictures of the food don't match up with the food that's actually in there, you know people are gonna be dinged for it. Did I do it? Nice! Treasure chest! Ugh. Don't even get me started on that bull honky. You know, I'm starting to see why Breath of the Wild had a bunch of breakable weapons that filled up half the treasure chests. Because I don't think most treasure chests in most Zelda games actually do much in the grand scheme of things. What you got for me, Beetle? Oh, I'm sailing against the wind. The game is making that fact very apparent. But it's worth it to go see my main man, Beetle. All these got are pairs. Sorry, Beetle. Maybe I should come back when I actually have, like, items in my inventory? Maybe the game is giving me a sign that I should actually play it instead of doing a bunch of extra doodads. But on the other hand, there's a goblin on a boat, and I really want to deck him in the schnoz. I love the game putting on this new ominous music cue, and then it just fades away as I push this level 1 goblin into the ocean. And I know, right? Like, yeah, there really are only so many items you can actually make use of in the games. And I think that's kind of why Breath of the Wild sticks out to some people, because I think they're very used to when you get an upgrade, you get an upgrade. Diegetic soundtracks, well, not diegetic, but like reactive soundtracks like that are my freaking jam. There's just something so satisfying about it.
Alright.
There, on the horizon, that is our destination, Grumpy. Dragon Roost Island. Hey, I love this song. Wait, did Beetle just fucking teleport? High atop this island's peak lives the spirit of the skies, a great dragon by the name of Valu. You must go see this dragon and request from him a jewel called Din's Pearl. Ask the people of the Rito tribe who inhabit this island about how to see the dragon. Oh, I almost forgot. Wait just a moment. This is the... My guy, you were holding on to that the whole time? In those days, simply using it allowed one to borrow the power of the gods, but I do not know if it still works. Even so, I thought it might be of some use to you. Perhaps you should try using it. First, conduct in 3/4 time. Do not touch the control stick, only the C stick. Very nice! That was splendid! Next is 4/4 time. Hold the control stick to change the rhythm, then match the rhythm and tilt up, right, left, and down. Oh, like that. There we go. What's the matter, Grumpy? You don't have to time it exactly. Just be sure to hold it in the proper direction when the metronome hits the center. I didn't realize it was control stick left. There we go. That's it, Grumpy. That was not bad for your first time using the Wind Waker. Not bad at all. You can also conduct with it in 6/4 time by tilting to the right. There probably was, but I misinterpreted it. The legendary Wind Waker. I kind of miss how big of a deal music used to be for Links back in the day. Like, you had the Ocarina, you had the Wind Waker. I'm glad it isn't a motif in every game, but it was nice to see it around when it, you know, did show up. Also, we now have explosives! Ow. So the Wind Shrine, the Mail Center. Did I get him? I got one of them. Did I get it? Yes. Why am I having so much fun just being a goof and blowing things up? Oh! Let me see if... You're not wrong. Okay, up, left, right. Let's see if that does anything for me yet. You learned the Wind's Requiem. Oh my god, did I already get wind control? Glowbox? Yep, that's some mighty nice breeze. The name's Zephos. I'm the god of the winds. So you're the new Wind Waker, are ya? Great, great. For a beginner, you got a nice wind sense about you. I like you, kid. That tune you just picked up, well, it gives you control over the direction the wind blows. Depending on how it's used, the wind can be a good thing or a very bad thing. If you want to see it being a bad thing, then you should see my brother. Saddens me to say that my brother Cyclos is miffed about his monument here being broken. So now he spends his time abusing people with hurricanes. Yep. If you encounter any cyclones at sea, tell my brother he's being a real dick, will ya? And that is my request for ya. Imagine how confused Link must be right now. He just got here. He just got here. And this frog god just shows up to be like, hey! My brother's causing havoc. Make sure you tell him he sucks. And so this is where I see the songs I've learned. Okay, good. Oh, I get to directly choose. Nice. And now I get the feeling that I just saw what the big sort of navigational option of this game's sailing system is. Either way, screw Dragon Roost Island. I've got more important things to do. He isn't gonna let me on, is he? Island has been a calm and peaceful place for as long as I have known it. What could have happened to it? Listen here, you little shit. Let me ride you! Oh. I said, let me ride you! A little bit to the left. Meh! Ha! Let me get on. Oh my god, you can actually attack the King of Red Lions. I hate it. I was trying to remember how the song went. Wait, wait, wait. I saw an arrow. I saw an arrow. I saw an arrow. Put away. Let me ride. No, I think it's just a visual glitch. Dude, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. You're good. There's a windmill that I can power with the wind from my Wind Waker, and the only reason I didn't already do that side quest is because this big red fuck was hiding it from me. I know I literally have to do the story, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna be happy about it. Yeah, fragga. Splintered old fuck. Not letting me toot as I please. No worries, my bad for the flat footing. I realized I forgot to... Well, that's an ominous sign. Up. Well, we finished the little side quest for the Killer Bee Gang and the Joy Teacher. We got our first taste of sailing, we learned the Requiem of the Wind, and now I am exploring Dragon Roost Island and defiantly fighting the main story. I have not won Battleship yet. I played a few times, but I keep losing. I'm probably gonna give it another try when I return to power the windmill. I will say I love how organically the game is introducing the concept of the bombs. And I love the trend of having bomb flowers that serve as like your bombs before bombs. I just think it's neat. Ha, it's funny because they are organic. Look, man, I know myself. I know how I operate. If I allowed myself to, I would still be playing Battleship at this point in the stream. You should have seen me playing Flappy Bird and Bug Fables. That shit was endless. Can you imagine society if Morshu had more lines? We wouldn't need AI voice generators because the YouTube poopers would have won the war. As they rightfully should have. I really jumped down for nothing, didn't I? Oh my god, R allows me to place bombs. I keep forgetting about the R, but... Oh, I can place that block. Minecraft WWE, meet your new champion, Brock Lesnar. I will keep that in mind. I keep forgetting that the R button exists. Because everything else is so neatly handled on the face buttons and Z. And then sometimes R just shows up late to the party and I'm like, oh yeah. My favoriteest letter of the alphabet. Yeah, I think I can pull this block out. Yeah! Alphabet! Oh hey, it's the mailman. Sweet. Crumpy? Crumpy, is that you? It is! I'm pleased to see you're okay. I must say, you've traveled far for one with no wings. Okay, first my little sister says the mailman looks weird. Honestly, Chow, if it was the Wii U version with its 12 photo slots, I think I would've. I don't know if I have the gumption to drag my ass back to Outset Island every single time I take 3 pictures. Unless it's not as bad as I'm thinking it is. But from what I hear, from what I've thought I heard at least, the GameCube version sounds painful. Okay, yeah, you were the guy that told me do it for Metroid Prime 100% scans. So if even you're saying, nah, the figurine grind sucks, I'm not gonna worry about it. Your sister, is she? Is that so? Don't worry too much. I'm sure she'll hang in there. I have an idea, Grumpy. Would you like to meet our chieftain? I've told my people here about you, and all of us Rito are very concerned. I'm certain the chieftain will befriend you and lend you the aid of our Aerie. It's settled then. I'll fly on ahead and let everyone know you're coming. Come inside, Grumpy. I'll be waiting. That is rough. Ugh. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I love the conceit for this. Like, imagine if you were just chilling out at home, and then like your mailman is like, hey, by the way, like, I'm from out of town, and someone near where I live just got fucking kidnapped. Her brother is lost at sea trying to find her. So, yeah. Isn't that wild? Then again, with the stories that Brightor and Finch tell, I would not be surprised. I probably am able to, but I really don't want to get into the weeds of figuring all that out. Even if it means the Tingle Tracker. Well, have you discovered the cause of the Great Valu's anger? I really hate that their noses are beaks, but they have regular mouths. It's honestly cursed. Ah, so you're grumpy, aren't you? Quill has told me all about you. A troubling tale indeed. I insist that you let us know if there is anything we can do to help you. We shall do everything in our power to assist you. However, in the meantime, we have a problem of our own to deal with. When you arrived on the island, did you notice the raging dragon perched atop the mountain? He looked pretty chill to me when I got here. As you can see, we of the Rito tribe are profoundly connected to the sky. Make our livings on the airways. We do so by the graces of the sky spirit, Valu. When a Rito reaches adulthood, he or she journeys to the top of Dragon Roost to receive a scale from the Great Dragon. It is this scale that enables the Rito to grow his or her wings. Recently, however, the once gentle Valu has grown violent and unpredictable, and no longer approach him. If this continues, the fledglings who are of age will never be able to receive scales from Valu on Dragon Roost. They will remain wingless, and in time our very way of life will be threatened. Chieftain of the Rito, my first responsibility is to solve this problem. My apologies, but I must ask you to wait for your assistance until this is done. Will you do so? That's honestly something I really love about this game. This Link isn't the prophesied hero. This Link isn't being asked to solve everyone's baggage. This Link is being asked, hello there, literal child. We have important socio-political reasons to not help you. Can you be patient? And he says, fuck that, and goes on a quest on his own. Chieftain, what do you think of consulting Grumpy with regards to your son, Prince Kamali? You can see Grumpy is a gallant young lad. I feel certain that Prince Kamali would open his heart to him and speak freely of his fears and worries. That may be. Let me be direct. My son Kamali is of the age to earn his wings, yet he is weak in some ways, and in light of our current situation, he may just give up. What say you? Will you share some of your courage with my son? Will you meet my son? I thank you. We shall do our best to solve our problem as quickly as possible, so that we may better help you with yours. I have something I wish for you to give my son. A young girl named Medley is holding on to it for me. Would you find her and take it? I am counting on you. Here, Grumpy, take this with you. Who knows? It might come in handy. Delivery bag. Did I just unlock the trade quest? You should find Medley in one of the upper rooms. Leave the Great Valoo to us. In the meanwhile, do your best to aid Prince Kamali. So do they have flightless wings until then, or do they have hands? I know I'm going to shortly find the answer on my own. But man... And now I reach my enemy. Doors that I am not certain if I've entered or not. They just have arms. I can't believe they just have arms. There's an item called... Oh no, I think I know this item, Chow. I think I know this item. I'm sorry, is your kid playing on like his fucking magic iPod, iPhone? Who are you supposed to be? Magic armor, magic armor, magic armor. What do you want from me, huh? I don't want to talk to anyone right now. I still, every time I see that one scene from Yu-Gi-Oh! Think that's what they're about to start fucking chanting, and I don't know why. The cadence just feels like they're just chanting magic powers over and over again. And it's great. Want to get to Dragon Roost Cavern? I've got some bad news for you. The bridge is out. No way to even get inside. I'm sure you'll understand once you've seized for yourself. As for swimming across, you'd need water for that, and the pond's all dried up. No need to panic, though. I'm sure the chieftain will think of something. Yeah, is the magic armor one that drains a bunch of rupees to make you invincible, or am I thinking of so... This place has seen better days. Jesus. It's too hot for even the bomb flowers to grow. Hello, Casey, and yes, we are. We are playing the Lego of Zelda. I'm just remembering that one meme now. Never thought I'd be fighting side by side with an elf. What about with a plastic minifigure from the Lego series? Aye, Legolas. I think I can do that. How are you doing today, Casey and Chow? Oh, you're the fledgling the chieftain mentioned, aren't you? Feel as though I should tell you, despite what he may seem like right now, young Master Kamali is quite a pleasant child. His father, the chieftain, is quite busy, but Kamali's never once complained, though I'm sure he's been lonely at times. He's the chieftain's son through and through. His grandmother passed recently, and Kamali seems lost. His confidence is gone. His grandmother was always with him, you see. A great, great woman. That sparkling bowl that the young master keeps with him was actually a gift from the Great Valoo to Kamali's grandmother. I just noticed that they do still have hands even when they have wings, and you know what? Good for them. Well now, not seen your young face before. Nope, don't believe so. You wouldn't be here in response to our posting for some part-time help, would you? Oh, excellent. That's good. But first, to see if I can use you or not, just need to give you a test, just a small one. Match the seal on the envelope with the icon on the shelf and throw the letter onto that shelf. Simple. Is that clear? Alright guys, let's help the Chad bird. Glad you're doing well, Casey. Wait, no! Curse you, misclicks. Close. Jita. What a name. Ah, I see. You were hoping that they would be grand and blue. Because, I mean, yeah, it's not much. It's not a Grangita fantasy. A Grangita fantasy sounds probably painful. You pass. Okay, you get 1 rupee for every 2 letters. That comes to a grand total of 10 rupees, am I right? Is this just a rupee gathering minigame, or are there pieces of heart at stake? $25, not bad. Oh, now it's one letter per rupee. Interesting. 25 or more, my salary jumps. Wait, no. The misclicks. That's the downside of really quickly flicking your control stick to try and pull this off. So why do I get the feeling that these symbols are all supposed to represent, like, major locations in the game? 28! Amazing coordination. Stupefied. Incredulous. We veterans do this all day long, and even we have a hard time reaching that amount. Hey, your name wouldn't happen to be Grumpy, would it? It is, isn't it? Mm-hmm. I thought you looked like the lad the chieftain was talking about. In that case, I should have expected you to pull off something like this. I've heard all about you. Yes, I sure have. You've had a rough time, Grumpy, and I feel bad making you help us. But hey, things are looking up. Our new helper's just arrived. Maybe you can give him some advice the next time you come by. Why, yes, I am leaving the room in hopes of spawning him, because Casey, the side hustle must continue. I know I have the money. I wasn't sure if it gave me heart pieces, too. Okay, until he shows up, it's just rupees. I don't think I spawned. Wait, I did spawn him! Leaving and entering the room works! Hey man, I'm the new part-timer. Green clothes and a green hat? Pardon me for asking, but you're Grumpy, aren't you? Aha! I knew it! You're a legend among the part-timers here. I really admire you, man. Just once, I'd love to see that legendary 25-letter sort. Do your best, man! Grumpy. Post office icon. Well, I can't keep my adoring public waiting, can I? $28, my record. Oh my gosh, 28 letters? Amazing, man! I'm so impressed. Seriously, man. Gotta tell my mom back home all about this. I got a favor to ask you, man. Still new here, so I'm not allowed to leave. So would you mind putting this letter to my mom in the post box for me? Thanks a lot, man. It's so sad you could almost cry. Keep it in your delivery bag until you find a post box. I guess I could just throw it in here with all the other letters, but I just can't bring myself to do it. It's against the rules, man! Damn, I can't read his mail. I guess I do follow the postman code now. Deliver the code, you fucking postman. Jesus, the way you say that has the same intensity as the way Chris Pratt calls someone a Koopa. And that letter in reply gets me the piece of heart. That makes sense. It just ate the letter. Ka-chunk! Power! This post box is near Dragon Roost Island. Postage is 5 rupees. Thank you for using the postal service. We accept your business. Postman derogatory. So now basically I just play the waiting game. Is that correct? I think one of my favorite things about Zelda games is the way your big old chunky inventory screen fills up with stuff. It's satisfying. So that's one more piece of heart coming for me soon. So I think that will be a heart container. Yippee! And the postmaster is back at his position too. Hello there, Grumpy. You holding up all right through your travels? Not too weary? Really? Do tell, Chow. I'm good on postage right now. What's up, man? So much going on, man. Things are really crazy around here, man. By the way, I've heard they want you to come back and help sort letters once things have settled down a bit. How cool is that, man? They love you here. I hope they'll be saying that about me sometime soon, man. They really put this room in just to put this right, Alex? Give them proper beaks, their noses, they unnerve me. Having hands makes sense because they less like actually have wings and more like they get the wings as a blessing. So that I'm cool with. But the noses fuck with me. That is not a beak. That is like a rhino horn. They do. Oh my god, they do. I hate it. Okay, so you can't have every item at once because you have to do the trading. But you can use up all of one item. Oh. What item, Chow? Every year, the Rito sponsor a Birdman contest on that island off to the east. I wonder if we'll have one this year. What with the current situation on the island? No time to waste. Everyone's so busy with the Great Valoo that we're running short of delivery personnel. It's a madhouse! Ah well, back to work. See ya! The nose and a beak. No. And good. The pain helps them learn. We used to have such nice breezes blowing through here. Now the air is crazy. I'm positive the strange winds are a result of the wind god's anger. There's an important shrine below here that got broken. Now we're paying the price. What cursed luck. Oh, I see. So basically what you're saying happens is you use up all the magic powder, you fill its slot with a different item, and now you can't get more magic powder because you traded the bag away, basically. And that item is completely necessary to beat the game. So you can just fuck the game up in a pretty simple fashion. Girl, why are you white? Wow, you really do have green clothes and a funny hat. You're grumpy, aren't you? Oh, me? I'm an attendant to the Great Sky Spirit, Valoo. My name is Medley. Well, to tell the truth, not an attendant quite yet. I'm actually still studying to be one. Oh, what am I thinking? This is from the chieftain. Grumpy, he wants you to give this directly to the prince. You got the PlayStation 5! Oh, the father's letter. It's a letter from a father addressed to his son. The room's way in the back of the first floor is Prince Kamali's room. You have to go down a couple of steps to get there. When you meet Prince Kamali, please don't get offended by his manner. He has no bad intentions, I promise. By the way, listen, Grumpy. I have a small favor I'd like to ask of you. Could you please come to the entrance of Dragon Roost Cavern later? I'll explain everything then. Oh, I am just a bastard. I don't know if the game's actually gonna let me do it, but wouldn't it be funny? Oh my god, it does! This letter has no address receipt written on it. Please deliver it yourself. Smart dodge, game. Smart dodge. But I love that I got to try. And let's be honest, did you guys really expect me to try and to do anything else but try that? A letter? From my father? Oh, sure. Telling me to be brave is easy enough for him. Not like he's the one who went through that horrible experience. It's not like he still has to go get a scale from Valoo. You're in this letter too, you know. Poking your nose in other people's business. You're nosy, aren't you? I wouldn't know anything about that. I have a beak instead. I really don't feel like going to see Valoo right now. How am I supposed to get a scale from him when he's so upset? What, are you trying to say that you can calm Valoo down? Psh, that's just a big fat lie. It's easy to say you can do anything. Bragging doesn't cost a thing. I'll tell you what. If you can find me someone that can get past all the obstacles on Dragon Roost and get to Valoo, then I'll listen to anything you say. Sounds like I've got to go talk to Medley, because I think she's got some ideas on this front. Ah, good job, me. There we go. Oh yeah. Now I gotta remember how to get to Dragon Roost Cavern. Okay, brain, if you're gonna have a food craving, please at least remember what that food craving, like, is. Instead of just going, I want to eat. What do you want to eat? I don't know. I guess it's to be expected in this heat, but just look down there. Dragon Roost Pond is completely dried up. Right, the guard door. Holy shit, that was a graceful landing. Kudos, Link. Kudos. So we are coming now to the first real dungeon of the game.
Yep.
Hey, you actually came. I'm really sorry for bringing you to such a dangerous place. I had to. I wouldn't have asked if I didn't need help desperately. See this place? There used to be a spring here, surrounded by a beautiful pond. It was peaceful and lovely. Then the great Valoo, he became so angry and, in his rage, he shook the mountain and this boulder crashed down, plugging the spring. You can see the result. Oh, but where's my mind? Tell me, how is Prince Kamali? Oh, that doesn't sound right. Not at all. I may be partially to blame for the bad turn that Prince Kamali's taken. See, Prince Kamali's grandmother was the Great Valu's former attendant. She was an amazing woman. I was honored to have her as my teacher. She was kind and brave and unsurpassed in her dealings with the Great Valu. I'm not yet worthy of being mentioned in the same breath as her. Only I possess some of her strength. I'm sure Prince Kamali would have felt more secure. Sorry to ask you this, but I need your help. I want to go to the small shrine near the peak of Dragon Roost, but that ledge over there is so high. If I could get some wind beneath my wings, I'm sure I could get up there, so... Will you help me? Ooh, thank you so much. Okay, pick me up. And face that ledge and toss me. Oh my girl! The atmospheric currents are really messed up, so pay close attention to the direction of the wind. Alright, I'm ready. Don't hold back now. Throw me as hard as you can. Also, Alex, I relate too painfully to that too. Not on the medicine part, but just on the fucking indecision as all hell part. But sometimes when in doubt, that's why I just like to see if I can cook something new. It's fun. Sorry. I'm fine. That didn't really hurt. What was I saying? Yeah, once more. With the wind. Toss away, please.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no, Chow, what have you found? Let's see. 204. One sec. Desktop audio. Yeet. God, pretty fucking much. I love that she has dialogue for if you talk to her while she's dazed like that. Okay, so I basically have to watch the currents, right? If I stand up here to help her get some height, wait for the wind to be blowing forward. That video is really loud. There's a reason I muted desktop audio just in case. Yay! Oh hey, she does have wings. Wait, they just transform? Huh. Oh, thank you. I think now I'll be able to climb Dragon Roost and meet with the Great Valu. Don't worry, I'll be fine. I may be just an apprentice attendant, but I can understand some of the Great Valu's language. Not exactly bursting with confidence, but... Look, if anything happens to me, please look after Prince Kamali. This is all I have to give you. I know it's not much, but please take it. I got a bottle! Yes! Oh, and please don't tell anyone that I'm climbing Dragon Roost. It'll be our secret, okay? Good luck! To both of us. Ew, I'm stamping around in the stagnant freaking filth water here. That's nasty.
Yep.
Okay, I can climb the corpse of this bridge to make it back. So this is the part when I tell everyone that she went to Dragon Roost, right? The stagnant filth water filling with ash. Grumpy, do you know Medley? Just now, some fellow told me that he saw some unfamiliar creatures near Dragon Roost Cavern. He said that they grabbed a girl that looked like... It's been 5 minutes, child! You didn't even make it 5 minutes before getting kidnapped! Which is odd, because I know Medley can't fly enough to get to Dragon Roost Cavern entrance by herself. I figure it must be some sort of mix-up. It is a bit disconcerting, though. Okay, here's my headcanon. This guy totally knows, and he's basically trying to guilt me into admitting it. I'm sorry. You know what, let's tell the prince. Let's tell the prince that Medley got kidnapped and that now we're his new caretaker. That'll put some butts in the seats. God, I think the "that'll put some butts in the seats" story has to be one of my favorite tales of, like, pro wrestling lore. What? Oh, this? It's strange. Holding this calms me down. Forget all the bad things. It's so pretty, isn't it? It's called Din's Pearl. My grandma gave it to me. Child, I'm sorry. We are taking your heirloom. My grandma used to be Valu's attendant. She was the only person on the island who understood Valu's language. Oh, Grandma. If she was here, I know she could calm Valu down. I just know it. But my father and the rest, no matter how hard they'll try, they'll fail. I know it. No one else can calm Valu down. It's impossible. What? What is it, huh? Listen, you can stare all you want, but I'm not giving this to you. This is my treasure. You understand? I'm not gonna just hand it over to some do-nothing guy, am I? Holy shit, we got dissed. And I know, right, Casey? Like, they just witnessed an act of major yeetage, and they're just like, oh no. Anyway. So now we gotta find the chieftain. Before he was in there, but something tells me he's not going to be now. Has my other mail returned yet? Not yet. Okay, King, back me up here. Ask the Winged Dorito tribespeople about the Sky Spirit in Valu. We cannot set sail again until you have the pearl. I can't believe that the King of Hyrule is advocating for me mugging a small child. I'm not, but I don't know who I'm supposed to warn about this. Am I supposed to warn the chieftain, or am I supposed to go back to Dragon Roost Cave? Because it's gonna be funny if it turns out the solution is literally just walk back the— Oh! I didn't even realize I could access the dungeon yet. Considering the bridge was out, the spring was blocked. I thought I was supposed to find some way of, like, opening the spring first. No, it's still just me and the poo water. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to go to the chieftain. So he's probably upstairs now. Hey, I'll have you know I figured out that conclusion on my own. I just wasn't sure if this was one of those instances where, like, you leave and the stone is shattered and it's like, oh, it's a miracle. It's a miracle on 34th Street. Time to find the king. Huh. Not gonna lie, I kinda didn't think the water was, like, good. I kinda thought it was poo. In retrospect, that seems like an obvious conclusion to draw now, but I think I needed to collect, like, healthy blue water or something. And since the only blue water was seawater, I was like, it's not gonna work. You filled your bottle with water. Silly me, overcomplicating things. You hate to see it happen. I can probably throw it over the railing, or even just hop the railing. There we go. Now that's what I'm talking about. I mean, you tell me if this water looks at all palatable or useful or helpful. Also, Jesus Christ, that is a lot of water to be blocked by a single rock. Like, holy shit.
Yep.
I see, so the broken bridge is a red herring. It's really supposed to just make it for a makeshift ladder. Drink your shitty water, flower man. Maybe I will, Chow. Maybe I will. I wanted a bucket of love. You're not wrong. But I figured it would still look like, you know, not that gray. I feel like that kind of gray is usually like a game signal for this is lifeless and abandoned. Even though ash really is such a good fertilizer, you're not wrong there. Like, hell, apparently Mordor is incredibly fertile due to all of the ashen plains there. It's not just this fiery Mount Doom hellhole. There we go, into the breadbasket. Oh god. Get dunked on, idiot! That wasn't quite Armored Cannon Beetle Ave Maria, but that was still pretty fucking beautiful. I don't think anything is ever going to top Armored Cannon Beetle Ave Maria for just amazing fuck-ups. All go flying off into the void at once. So basically, Armored Cannon Beetle Ave Maria, we were in like the final dungeon, right? We were in the final dungeon. Oh my god, I forgot L targeting was in the game. It does not look like I can. There we go. Yeah, so basically we were in the final dungeon on one of the earlier floors, and it was a floor that was just all of these armored cannon beetle larvae just positioned on these narrow bridges. It was one of the rust-style floors, so that means there's a lot of bottomless pits that these narrow bridges were above. So we're fighting an armored cannon beetle, we're trying to just grind down its health before it can attack anymore. It bucks. And every single Pikmin on its back just goes sailing into the abyss, lost to the ages forevermore. And we were joking that you could, like, slow it down, play, like, a soft, sad song like Ave Maria. I can, but that's not as fun as throwing them. I hate slide puzzles. You know, I think I know why people hate slide puzzles so much, though. It's not just the fact that it's a puzzle, but it's also the fact that... Hold on, let me gather my thoughts. The fact that if you make one wrong move, a lot of times you basically have to resolve the whole dang thing to, like, a huge extent. Ooh, flaming Boko Sphere. Me likey. And I think I know what I have to do with it. Now that's what I call intuition, Volume 1. Swiggity swest, give me that chest. A key? You know, since the keys are specific to certain dungeons, I feel like it would be really cool if, you know... Oh. I have no idea what any of that does. I'm sure this is a tutorial for a mechanic that'll be important later, but right now it just looks funny. Ooh. Water pots. Now what do you do for me? Doesn't look like anything here. It looks like this room is really just introducing a lot of stuff that's gonna come into play later in the dungeon. Yeah, what was I thinking? Because I know I had thoughts on my brain, and now I feel like they've vanished. Oh yeah! Since every dungeon has its own keys, it would have been really cool if there was all separate key designs for them. I just think it would have been cute. But I know Zelda games don't really have that format as much anymore, so... Oh, that's a fire. You know, they're doing a really good job of selling the atmosphere on this dungeon. For, like, the first one that we've encountered so far, I'm impressed. Anyway, I'm sure these bats are inexplicably going to decide that I need to die. Yep. Okay, they're monster bats. That makes sense. I am not falling for that trap. That's bait. Link. Thank you. Goodbye. Can I say I love the dumb slide whistle noise anytime one of those bomb rocks regrows? Gee, I wonder if this is a room where I'm gonna have to use water. Ah, sweet, it creates vial plumes. Not quite successful. As it should, Chow, as it should. Oh god, it sinks after a while. Okay, good to know. You really have to hustle when you do that. That is the opposite of hustling. That's not how lava works. Sounds like a skill issue to me. What we got in this treasure chest? Okay, this looks like a big one. I think it's gonna be a map or something. Yeah, the map! So these rooms kind of form a triangle. Good job, Link. Hey, come on, come on, come on. Pick yourself up off the floor, buddy. Link? Oh my god, that was a close call. Hey, you're not a Waddle Dee. And don't even try it, faker. Link's real good at burning his bones and buns in the oven. That's just what happens when you've got so much to toast. Oh! Well, that man had a dramatic entrance. Wanya Wanya indeed, little buddy. Wanya Wanya indeed. Give me that machete. So this is how you cut boards down. And I got another small key. Give me big knife. I like big knife. Whoops. No, I want to fight you with big knife. There we go. It definitely seems like some shared origin. If I can wager a guess, I also feel like the positive reception of the Galactos boss fight in Skyward Sword, because that was the one fight to bring that mechanic back, and everyone was like, holy shit, that rules. Why isn't this back more often? Okay, there has to be some way to trigger those bombs, right? Like, I could walk all the way around, but this shortcut... There we go. I'm sorry, my organs are free for the people. By the way, speaking of little red guys that go Wanya Wanya Wanya, I am currently about halfway through Returns to Dreamland. I don't know if the Magalore epilogue is going to be ready on Tuesday, but it should definitely be ready for the stream after that, at least. You're right, I don't. Link to Zelda. And I must say, almost everything I've seen has been cringe. Link, what have you done? Oh, Link. Oh shit, I can't cut those boards. You can't break these cuffs. But even if I can't break those boards, well... I set fire to the wood, watched it burn as I... I will make sure to use the shield button when the situation calls for it. I love that this screen counts as part of the dungeon. Battle on the pig bridge. And he's dead. They say he's still falling to this very day. What's that sound? I don't like that sound. I just know somebody's gonna be waiting for me on the top of this ladder, and it's not gonna make me happy. Oh! Good birdie? Good birdie? Bad bird! Bad bird! Nuts to you! Ya vulture. And I don't know what it dropped, but whatever it dropped, it's a mood issue, because, that's a long way down. Bird up, bird up, bird up. I love Link's face as he was waiting for that to finish. He looked so uncomfortable. Like, I know he always looks uncomfortable while sidling, but he looked particularly uncomfortable there. This is a problem. Oh wait, no it isn't. I just had to put my whole self onto that. Oh, I can shimmy on ledges this way too. Come on, Link, put those tiny hands. Being strong. Link. 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 My guy. Now we're back to the battle on the Pig Bridge. My favorite Final Fantasy V track. Wait for the vulture to stop being constipated. Narrowly dodge the flame that somehow doesn't incinerate this wooden ladder. There we go. And I get the feeling I should not pass yet, but I am gonna stand here like a cool guy. Cool Links don't look at firestorms. I like that it... Okay, that was on me. My finger slipped. We meet again, Bokoblin number 3. I see you have... Bokoblin number 3! We meet yet again. This bridge ain't big enough for the two of us. He didn't even get knocked off that time. It's great. Oh, I have a bad feeling about this. Oh my god, that was close to almost knocking me off again. The camera's really not in a great position for getting visual on this trap. But I think I made it. Yeah, cool, I made it. Alright. Round 3 with a vulture. Gotta love a good parry. I love that if you just tap the stick, you just make Link's eyes kind of... Okay. Finger, we need to talk. You're letting me down, buddy. Hello again, old friend. Ay, ay, ay. You notice Bridge Guard is very good at doing his job. I don't know if he's good at guarding the bridge, but he sure is good at making sure I don't cross it. Okay, now I know why I kept repeating that fight. I had to get his joy pendant. Because maybe it turns out we bought out the joy in each other's lives. Fighting on that bridge, staring each other down from across that bridge, climbing this ladder, which is quite nearby that bridge, listening to the sweet, sweet sounds of this vulture being constipated, throwing rocks at the constipated vulture. Oh wait, no, he was just waiting for me. He was just being such a polite young man. Okay, my finger is now locked onto the A button. My vibes are immaculate. My bridge crossing skills are legendary. Nothing shall break my stride. There we go. Now that I have the joy pendant from that Bokoblin, I have no reason to... I have no further need of that bridge. I just get over to here. And I press up to go up. Not X to let go, up to go up. That, I think, is what fucked me up the first time, because sometimes it's up and sometimes it's press A to climb. And when it isn't A, A tends to be bad medicine. There we go. But at least me and that level 1 goblin could just sort of cement our love for each other with that stone. Don't you guys love a happy ending? I sure do. I mean, you're not wrong that tilting up is the safer option. Hey, is anyone here like the game Catherine? Because if so, I think you'll love this part. Uh-oh, Link? Did it work? That did not work. It turns out getting Link killed is not the solution. Who knew? In retrospect, this seems like a much safer way of handling it. Rats, rats, we are the rats, celebrating yet another dungeon bash. Link, it's your birthday today.
Hey!
Hey! Grumpy, have you seen any filthy thieving rats around? I know they are annoying, but keep your wits about you. They are only rats. If you spread bait near their nest, they may share their store of treasure with you. Why don't you try it? I can't believe it. The King of Red Lions, the magical talking sailboat, is telling me to try and fucking open parlay with Mickey Mouse. Sadly, I don't have any bait, though. Maybe I should have bought some from Beetle. I thought I had some, but I guess I don't. Violence is never the answer. Violence is the question, and the answer is yes. There you go. Right! I did throw it all away. Maybe there's bait in this chest. Think. Oh shit, you can walk in this game. I forgot the GameCube had truly analog sticks where they were like pressure sensitive. Okay, is there anything of import I missed? That's a treasure chest that I didn't get yet, right? These blocks conveniently sized for small femboys? Oh my god. Okay, so that climb does work, the other climb doesn't, so I need to yeet. Oh. Okay, I didn't realize that Link has an arm like fucking Tom Brady. Wow. I mean, come on, Alex. We all know that femboys are the main unit of dungeon measurement. Oh no, I'm scared. Oh, hell no, that vulture's back. I hate that guy. And this is how you don't deal with it. Okay, how do you make corporate capitalism funnier? Damn, it respawns me at the door. I still gotta deal with the vulture. CEO position should work under the WWE 24/7 championship rules. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's how it used to work in the old days. I'm pretty sure that's actually, like, not that far off. At any given moment, you can be challenged for your title, and at any given moment, you can lose it. Which, I mean, yeah, back in the old days, that was just called, if you don't respect our right to unionize, we are going to fucking beat you. Oh, that's why I couldn't get that treasure chest yet. That explains a lot. Wanya to you two, choo-choos. I love that specifically you're saying it should work by pinning or submission too. Like, you're not saying if you out-corporate someone. I think I got the spoils bag in the Forsaken Fortress. It might have been automatic, because I think, or it might have been in one of the treasure chests. I don't fully remember. But if it turns out, due to my thoughtful, diligent searching, I got an important item sooner than I needed to, I'm gonna be happy. Oh, don't you laugh at me. No, Link. Oh. And there we go. Right, that was my rope reward, okay. Listen, we know most CEOs are... Oh my god, Alex! How can you say something so brave and yet so true? Whoop. And we are not going any further. You know, I think I was right. I think once I got the happiest medallion, my friend Bridgeguard number 3 really just stopped showing up. And you know what? I miss him already. I hate this bird's mustache. I mustache who thought it needed one. Right, so what were the Forsaken Fortress treasures in? I know it was map, compass, rupees. Was it just 2 rupee rewards? Because I feel like I got something else from doing that. God, I love how I was really getting set to do this entire Catherine-ass block-pushing puzzle, and it really is just move those 2 blocks. Right, it was a heart piece. It'd be nice if the rats dropped bait so that if you kill them, you get a chance at buying from them. I would appreciate that. Okay, so the boss is actually on the 3rd floor. Interesting. So it does have a dungeon item, but not for me. Not yet. Oh, I hate these vultures already. Go away! Oh. Oh, it had a key! Sweet! Not gonna lie, I actually really like that detail, especially because clearly Ganon does have an affinity for birds in this version. You've slain my brethren, welcome to the shop! Okay, Casey, when you put it that way, then it becomes funny. There we go. Take that, bat. Bird had 60 children. Well, apparently those bats were also holding the joy of this island hostage. Jesus Christ. Wait, hold on. Did one of them in the bag get set on fire, or was that just supposed to give you the memo? Oh, no, you can set them on fire while they're in there. That's pretty rad. You have a snake? Sweet. Why does a vulture neigh like a small child imitating a horse when the bird gets hit? I don't know, but I hate it. Its voice bugs me so much. Doesn't even sound like what it's supposed to be. And we're back to our big old Metroid Prime fire pit. Conspicuously placed rock. Or that slide whistle sound. Oh right, that was the thing regrowing.
Yep.
Oh my god, that's a checkpoint? That actually kind of fucks. Link casually jumps into the bong. Oh shit, did one of them drop a joy pendant? How many am I at now? 6, nice. Oh, a snack, okay. Do vultures legit sound like that, Chow? Because I might be misguided, I might be wrong. It just seems funny to me how they sound. I can't believe the fucking bong is a checkpoint. No points, no pillows. Look at it. It's like two balls and a bong. Fucking Eggman. Snacks are indeed good. Oh, oh, oh. Bonk. Take that, loser. Another chest around here. I'm now remembering that the Zelda game I played the most. Yo, that is rad. Now remembering the Zelda game I played most when I was younger didn't even actually have rupees in it. Good old Four Swords Adventures. Well, yes, it was the most impractical Zelda game that ended up being the first one I played. Why do you ask? You would be a crow person. It's okay, you just need to have some friends. Hold on, I'm gonna solve this puzzle like an idiot. Wait, shit, I fucked up. I was gonna lift the jar and place it. At the ripe old of old. Hey, come on, she might be the oldest person in this chat right now, but that doesn't mean she's old. A sweet treasure? That you are. That you... We have not finished solving this yet. There's probably a switch somewhere buried under all of this pot. Oh! That was unexpected! Oh my god, you fucking nerd. Okay, this dungeon took a very unexpected turn. Well, What the hell? How did they even fit in there? Ridiculous. Oh! Oh, what the fuck? You're cool. I don't want to fight you. I also don't know if I can. Okay, no, he just turns into balls. Should have learned how to bake bread during the early pandemic like everyone else. I wish I took the time to do that during the pandemic, but I did recently make bread via a kit that I bought in Florida. That was pretty fun. I think I might have miscalcified. Oh, okay. He was only a delay. I think I see what I have to do here. Oh god, he's back, isn't he? Yo, good taste, Alex. Good taste. What you cooking up? Link, I appreciate your fervor, but maybe don't put your whole body into this one. Okay, maybe if I L target, he'll stand more still. Oh good, it worked. Give me that heart piece. So I see exactly what I have to do. I wait for it to start frothing, I throw the water jug onto it, and then I get launched into the stratosphere. Oh, stuffed mushrooms rule. I wish my family liked mushrooms more so I could have an excuse to make stuffed mushrooms when it isn't a holiday. Because I freaking love stuffed mushrooms. Honestly, they are one of my favorite things to do with mushrooms. Which is impressive, because I love mushrooms. Then again, if I had it my way, I would be doing a lot more cooking and a lot more different types, if I'm being honest. I'm just crazy about cooking, you know? Now, is this gonna let me choose which checkpoint I go between, or am I always going to go to that bong? Maybe it only takes me to my most recently acquired bong. Let's find out. Or maybe it cycles between the three of them now. Cycles between three. Could you imagine if it was a trap bong? What do you usually like to stuff your mushrooms with? Are you more about like cheese? Are you more about meat? Pow, right in the kisser. This is definitely like the last place you go. Well, we made it back to the great outdoors. We are making some good time through this dungeon. Oh! You know, he really doesn't look that grumpy. He just looks like mildly peeved. Wait, does this mean he's not the boss? You know, I kind of figured he was gonna be the boss with how the game was setting him up. There's still these side rooms I haven't been able to enter yet. Cheese and herb. Oh. I picked a bad time to look at chat. What the f— that was weird fall damage. That makes sense. If mushrooms are gonna be your veg option, mixing in meat doesn't really make sense. I get you there. Cheese and herbs, that's some good stuff. Do you like dice the stems up, put them back in the cap for the stuffing? Because I know some people, I know that's a pretty common one. I can't believe she legit got captured. Oh my god, it's the rad mini boss theme. kind of reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of Magus' theme from Chrono Trigger. Oh, they're just airdropping in a Moblin. Good call, Alex. Good call. You do cooking often, or is it more of a sometimes thing for you? Oh God, he does not get hit stunned that easily. There we go. I definitely appreciated leftovers a lot more when I started cooking myself. Oh, sweet! Loot! You got a skull necklace. You can keep it in your spoils bag. This rather off-putting accessory would appear to be of little value, but shown to the right person, and it's apparently of great worth. I'm keeping this. I said I'm keeping this. There we go. Grumpy, you came to rescue me. Oh, thank you. I have to tell you what I found out. This is terrible. Some creature is doing awful things to the Great Valu's tail. That's why he's so angry. I can't believe that the first dungeon of the game is because something is munching on this man's butt. Hey, you know what? I'm proud of you for taking those steps. That is an awesome job. I'm glad your new chair has been having some good features for you. Great Valu's tail hangs down into the room right below here. There's gotta be something in there. I wonder if those mean monsters who captured me have something to do with it. We've got to do something now, before it's too late. I'll go tell everyone what's happening. Here, Grumpy, use this to get out of here. It's what I used to get this far. It's a device we Rito used before we evolved wings. Oh, fuck yes. Also, that is actually really cool world building, that these guys were mountaineers before they got their wings. And that this is just kind of like the next step for them. Here, Grumpy, climb on that little ledge over there so I can show you something. So I'm gonna say the spyglass probably does not need to be where it currently is at. Right, didn't they used to be the Zora? Grab this branch with the grappling hook and you can swing on over there to get out of this area. When you aim at a branch that you can latch onto, that bang will appear. Remember that. Don't you worry about me, Grumpy. Get going. Although, isn't it like only some Rito are Zora? Only some Zoras became Rito and now they're like... Because I know in Breath of the Wild they're both there, and I think that's also the case in one of the other Zeldas? Oh man, nice. There is nothing more fun than bonding like that. I hope you have an awesome time. Huh. I thought that it was like all timelines led to Breath of the Wild or something. Especially because I think there are remnants of like the Great Sea and stuff located there. But I might be talking out my butt. I'm not sure.
Yep.
Splat.
Yep.
And a culinary certificate too. That is absolutely living the dream, if I'm being honest. As for me, I'm basically completely self-taught. Because it's not like there's a lot of passion for it in my family. Well, not in my end of the family. Like, relatives, yes. But, like, my direct, link? There we go. Okay. But, like, among, like, my parents and immediate grandparents and such, not really a passion for that kind of thing. So I basically taught myself, like, most anything beyond the basics. Can I grapple this man? I cannot. Hold on, can I actually destroy the bridge? Maybe just in case I should cross first. Because I get the feeling I'm about to spoil the solution to a puzzle or something. Aw. That is legit goals. Like, kudos to you guys. Joy pendant, sweet. I know, right? This shading is like, God. So where am I at now? Let me check the map. So I've gotten every treasure but 2 on the first floor. Like, again, this isn't even the HD remake I'm playing. I am on original GameCube. Okay, so this serves as an elevator now, it seems. It really is ironic that the one game everyone expected to hate from the Zelda franchise is maybe the one that aged best in people's eyes. Because I feel like you hear complaints about most games in the series, except Wind Waker at this point. And it's like, when did that happen? When did we as a society change? When did we get the correct opinion? Huh. Not how I expected that to go, if I'm being honest. But, bye, bets. And so I think this takes me over that other room that we were at before. Did that, like... That's probably supposed to teach me, like, I can rotate while doing this. How do I rotate on the rope? Because notice lets me go up and down. Oh, okay, this is how I rotate. Okay, I'm sorry, but this just looks fucking funny. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a legend, baby, right round, right round. Maybe I should climb up. I'm approaching this cavern, so there's one area left where there's a treasure that evades me, so I think I'm gonna have to backtrack to that, because that's the room with the choo-choos, right? Oh god, this thing is gonna fall. Oh my god, not that, Suki! Oh my god. Fucking amazing. Why is this giving me Metroid Prime once I unlocked the grappling hook vibes? Oh, that was easy. Oh, that was not easy. I think I know what I need to do. Sadly, I have not yet. But I have heard really good things about it, like, legitimately one of the best Nintendo products things. And at only $40, it's a freaking steal. I did play the original Metroid Prime recently, though, like, maybe half a year ago or so? Okay, no, now I remember. I was playing Metroid Prime when Metroid Dread was about to come out. Because I wanted to beat it before Dread came out, at the same request as the guy who asked me to play this one. I don't know if they've confirmed 2 and 3 coming, or if it's just a very— oh my god, fire keys! Like, I don't know if they've confirmed it or if it's just a very persistent rumor, but honestly, at this point, it would be a no-brainer and a great way of sort of priming the aisle for Metroid Prime 4 to come out. You are going to love it, I'd say. It definitely doesn't feel like a FPS so much as almost like an adventure game with, like, first-person shooting elements. But I do definitely think some people are just reluctant to call it that just because they get worried about, like... I feel like Nintendo fans used to have the biggest grudge against the concept of the FPS existing. Anyone else remember those days? Like, I'm talking, like, peak console war era stuff. Like, it definitely used to be that, like, people would get almost defensive if you implied, like, first-person shooters as a console had merit. If there is one nice thing about exclusives feeling like a less big deal, it's that it really kind of feels like those old hyper-polarized console war days are at least a little bit, like, behind us now. If anything, the console war has gone corporate. Because whoo boy are Microsoft and Sony going through it right now. I actually don't think going in that direction helps me much, so let's do... oops. Not that. The thing about Metroid Prime 4 is that they basically scrapped the game's development and they switched teams from the developer they originally had on it to the guys who gave us the first Metroid Prime. So I think this is basically a textbook case of, like, needing a complete restart / overhaul. Oh, Link's expressions are fantastic. Okay, I need to get over to the bong. If I can get over to the bong, everything is going to be fine. Unfortunately, I think that might be easier said than done right now and take more backtracking than I'd hoped. Luckily, this should get me... Oh, they absolutely don't want Sony to be gone. But they do very much want Activision, and Sony very much wants them to not have Activision. And so that's where you're getting, like, it feels like that's where you're really getting the most saber rattling about exclusive these days. Because I don't think gamers care, question mark, as much about exclusives that aren't Nintendo. But boy does, for example, Sony really, really not want Microsoft to have theoretical exclusive rights to Call of Duty. It's ironic because at times Steam is almost like a self-made monopoly. Like, it's a monopoly that we asked for. Because at some point it just became more convenient than having a bunch of different services spread out on everything else. And yeah, Steam's not perfect, and that kind of monopoly state maybe isn't the flat out healthiest. But at the same time, exactly, the thing is, other platforms are either very proprietary just for one piece of media, or they just provide a worse experience. Like, imagine if Netflix never got shitty. Goodbye. Oh shit, he came prepared for that. Like, the situation with Steam being a monopoly is basically what would have happened if Netflix never started sucking. But unfortunately, we live in a world where Netflix decided it wanted to suck hard. So, there we go. GOG feels like the Nintendo when it comes to those online services. It doesn't really seem to be trying to do exactly what Steam is doing. It seems content to just do its own thing. And it's nice and quick and convenient enough that it basically just gets a pass on staying operational without having to go through all of the usual scrutiny that a lot of these other services end up attracting. Okay, we're finally back on the first floor. Really now? That is some good timing then. Because I know Steam made their whole, like... I should have expected that. I should have expected that. Doesn't GOG do a lot of work with game preservation too? Like, if a game doesn't work on modern, like, you know, software and stuff, they try and make it so? God, I hate this thing. You are not gonna be that hoe right now. You are not gonna be that hoe. There we go, he's aggroed again. Ah, I see you guys are discussing one of the best genres of games. Fuck, 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 fuck! And we're out of there. My husband! He's back! I missed you, buddy. Our duel will be legendary. God, I missed the days when there was a sim game for pretty much everything. And now I am having one of those spore moments again. The cycle continues. Honestly, Chow and Alex, I legitimately think you two would get along, like, in-freaking-credibly, so I am so glad that you guys are in some of the same streams. Nope, wrong one. Alright, Chow, I gotta ask, how much of the DLC for the Railroad Tycoons have you bought? There are. I has swords. I need to play Impossible Creatures for more than 5 minutes at some point. I'm sure that isn't the same kind of retro strategy game you're talking, but I know it is an old style RTS and it is an incredibly just sort of like obscure-ish one, so I'm going to say screw it counts for what you are talking about. I don't make the rules, I just make the rules. I thought there was a modern Railroad Tycoon game that had like a lot of DLC and stuff. Am I thinking of a different one? I feel like I might be thinking of a different one. That's Railroad Simulator. Okay, okay. But yeah, that's a very different game. I'm noticing a lot more flaming bats around since Valoo had his temper tantrum. So is that what the final boss is gonna be? This kind of big old pissed off bat? Am I fighting Count Dracula, but he's on fire? I know there was this one that was like a zoo tycoonish game, but with dinosaurs that used to be on like school computers. But I don't remember a lot of the specific details on it. Did I just get a championship belt? That's not a knight's crest. That's a fucking championship belt. All who are skilled in the ways of the sword know what the value of a crest such as this is. No, this was like specifically an entire game for just dinosaurs. It was probably like a very B-list one. You know how school computer games are sometimes. And yet they are inexplicably hype. Some of my friends subjected me to the Oregon Trail board game. It was great. One time I literally made it into Oregon with like 5 different diseases all failing to kill me. Oh, this looks like a hell of a battle. Oh. It's Valoo's tail. This poor man. There was one I used to play where you were a bunch of different types. Oh, lordy, what the fuck is that? This thing looks less like a bug and more like a fucking tyrannosaurus, like a triceratops skeleton. Made by Satan. Can I jump onto it? There it is. Okay, so I want to get the eye. That goes without saying. There we go. Oh, he has his eye closed. Never mind. This man's fighting strategy is very effective. The loose tail looks familiar. Oh. I think I see what you're getting at. Link, now is not the time. Maybe when I'm not actively being circled by this guy would be a good time to do something about that. Which, hey, there that is. There we go! Oh, he's not happy. What the fuck? This is cool! Oh, he's feeling it. Oh, he didn't like that. He didn't like that one bit. Now that I'm up here and he's down there, well, there's nothing really stopping me from doing this. Oh god, he's gonna Kamehameha me if I don't let go! World Heavyweight Champion Grumpy sounds like Snow White style Vince McMahon booking. I fucking love it. Okay, so he is getting real messed up looking. Did he just take Valoo away? No, he did not, okay. There we go. I'm not even giving you the chance to charge up anymore. Now we get to the fight, because he doesn't have his armor anymore. I see how this goes. I see how this goes. Don't think I can defend against that, sadly. Oh! Oh wow, he requires a lot quicker time on actually getting to the eye, though. He is done messing around. There we go. Kind of. Take that. They're all really different, huh? Interesting. Ooh, did I get him? Is that curtains? I saw that ice. Ooh, ooh, yeah, he does not look good. The smoke effects in this game are so good, that almost pastel-y color they have. What a metal way to die! Oh, this is the kitty Zelda. Oh, they can't do anything cool and intense with it. Yeah, look at that death scene! Oh my god, did I just never... Your life energy has increased by 1 and your life gauge has been replenished. Sounds like a cause for celebration, eh, Alex? Is it possible to grapple the eye? I thought I tried that before, but it didn't look like it was working. But then again, I was doing that while she was still armored, so I'm not quite surprised that it wasn't exactly panning out how it should have. Yeah, Valoo is looking a lot more chilled now. And immediately, Dragon Roost Island clears up. He's a happy boy. Okay, only when the armor is off, and by then... So I'm guessing that's what you do when her blade is stuck in the ground. You try and maneuver around it, grapple her eye, pull her down, and wail on her. Grumpy! Well, Prince Kamali, don't you have something you want to say? I heard everything from Medley. Grumpy, thank you so much. I'm sorry I mistrusted you. Hope I can be like you someday, Grumpy. You will, Kamali. I just know it. Right, Grumpy? So, Grumpy, here. I want you to take this, Grumpy. Giving you the thing I value most will give me the courage I need to stand up to the bad things. Din's Pearl. And with it, a happy Valoo. Great Valoo is grateful to you, Grumpy. Oh man, now I remember the coolest thing about this game's New Game Plus. It's not just that you get pajamas, it's also that you understand Hylian. Use the wind god's wind? That's what he said, but I don't understand. I wonder what it means. The wind god's wind. I wonder if what he's talking about has anything to do with the wind shrine that you sequence breaked your way through. Oh, I almost forgot. The Great Valoo also names you, Grumpy, a true hero. I agree with him. As far as we're concerned, Grumpy, you really are a hero. Well, I'm gonna go and visit Valoo. I'll come and see you sometime with the best pair of wings ever! Hey, Prince Kamali! Thanks so much, Grumpy. See you again someday! Aw, this section was cute. Oh no. No, 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 that's not good. That's very not good. Oh! You know how I was having that bug where if my controller stopped working, it literally would not resume? That happened to me, so I started panicking. But luckily, as you can see... Yeah, I probably should, shouldn't I? Honestly, as far as first Dungeons impressions go, I loved this. Good characters, great design. Getting that last treasure map got a little backpacky, but I was probably misusing the bongs. It was probably way easier and I made it more complicated than it needed to be. So I'm gonna check with the one bird to see if his mom is back. If the letter to his mom is back. No, I'm pretty sure I said backtracky. Good try, though. But I think we are done for today, which... Only 30 minutes over usual time, and I got 2 entire islands done. Not bad, huh? Not bad. What's up, man? My coworkers let me in on your little secret, man. All letters addressed to you are specifically delivered to the postbox closest to you. No matter what island you happen to be on. That's so cool, man. I've heard all about the work you did here. You'd have really been through some rough things, man. Way to go. And with that, I think we're done for today. She will die on Backpacky Hill, which is my favorite Sonic Adventure 2 level. Yeah, thank you guys so much for playing today. And now... I see a small channel that could use a raid, so let me go set that up. Oh my god, this VTuber is just a little drawing of a duck, I think. That's great. Alright, I'm gonna transition over to that, but thanks a ton for playing, guys. Have a fantastic night.